backyard garden update, folks. That's my little gate to keep the dogs out. So every backyard garden should have a good compost. Right? Compost is where you throw your scraps from your fruits and your vegetables, your plants, dead leaves. I don't put grass in my compost. I don't know if it's a good idea to put it in there or not. I don't think so, but that's just my opinion. I don't really know, but I wouldn't put grass in my compost. Just dead leaves, plants, vegetables, fruits, scraps, stuff like that. Turn it over every couple of days, and you'll be surprised what type of organic compost you get out of here. Look at some of this stuff here. Let's kind of go down to the bottom. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's good stuff. That's what it breaks down to. So the concept may sound gross, but I promise you, nothing but good comes from it. I like to call it black gold. Some people put worms in their compost. I don't necessarily do it, but do your research on that. But every household should have a compost, organic compost pile, which fertilizes your garden if you're a grower, right? So get you a compost. You may not have a need for one this big, but since only fruits and vegetables are consumed in my house, nothing goes to waste. So over here we have some cilantro growing in the cut. Some peppers, Peking peppers. I believe these are Peking peppers. Can't remember if these are the Pekings or the serranos. I want to say Peking peppers. My eggplant. You see the eggplant got blooms on it too. And yes, it's January here in Arizona. Gotta love it, right? So that's the eggplant. Over here I got more cilantro in the ground. So this year I decided to, when I plant my seeds, put a label on what I'm growing and where I'm growing it. So I used just plastic silverware, plastic knife, marked it, dated it, stuck it in the ground, so I'll know what it is later and where I planted what, because I like to keep my squashes and my cucumbers kind of segregated from a lot of the other things. Melons, squash, cucumber, I like to keep that kind of away from everything because of I don't like to water it as often. Here I got my aloe vera. Always do good outdoor. I have okra. Got some okra in the ground. I planted that on what? 1/5/17. Oh, 1/5/18. I'm tripping. 1/5/18. I got last year's on it. Arugula. Got arugula. I see some little baby sprouts. And then Swiss chard. That's red Swiss chard. Sprouts. The grapevine. It took a hit when we got some cold weather last week, but it'll be okay because you still see green. You still see green, so it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Excuse that phone call. Organic peppers I brought from St. Louis when I was home last summer. So we got those in the ground. Another pepper plant. We'll see how that bounce back. Over here is where my cucumber is. So this pickling cucumber, and that's sprouting, which is good. Over here I got black-eyed peas. I got my lettuce, my romaine lettuce in the ground. Like I say, that cold weather we got, it took a little hit, but it'll be okay. The Swiss chard, I love Swiss chard. It's a variety of spinach that I believe that you'll grow to love. I love it cooked, I love it raw in salads. I eat it from time to time, and it's delicious. I believe this plant right here is my sage. I believe it was my sage. Or what's my sage over there? I can't remember. I don't know. But that's why I'm using the markers this year. More pepper. More pepper, more pepper. I got cantaloupe growing over here in the cut. Since it grows on the vine, I wanted away from some stuff. So I got cantaloupe in the ground. Over there. More aloe vera. What I got here? My red Russian kale. I love kale. Red Russian is exclusive. As you can see, it's sprouted. I got that sprouting up. It does very good in the winter. It does very good in the winter. In Arizona anyway. So that's my red Russian kale. Love it, love it, love it. And it's gonna do all right. I'm gonna keep y'all posted on that. I got my Fort Hook chard that was donated to other growers in the area and picked up from the Mesa Library, because they have a seed library where people can donate seeds from their harvest and share them with others. My basil going on its 3rd year. As you see in the winter, it takes a little hit, but it always stays alive and bounce back, especially if you take care of it, fertilize the soil, and just baby it, keep it in a good place. Thank God that pump went on. And then we have tomato, which is actually ready to pick. That's red and ripe and ready. It's ripe and ready. And then baby bells blooming. See, got some baby bells. Bell pepper. What we got? Onion, ruby red onion. And I put the wrong year on. I can't believe I put 17 on it. But it was the 5th day of the year, so you know how we make mistakes. And we got ruby red onions growing. So this would be the onion area. So that's the backyard garden update. That's the garden update. Oh, over here I have, what I got? Pineapple. Got squash in the ground in each corner, squash and squash, corner to corner. And then I got bunch of onions. It's a bunch of onions. So these are portable pots because it gets warm really fast in Arizona. And I like to move my plants around to an area where they'll be okay with the intense heat. So that's my backyard garden update. Not gonna keep y'all too long. So if you got any questions or comments, drop them, and I'll respond as quickly as I can. All right, peace.